An introduction to computer virus. A computer virus is the type of malware that attaches to another program which can replicate and spread after a person first runs it on their system. A computer virus is a kind of malicious computer program which, when executed, replicates itself and inserts its own code, which spreads a harmful virus in the system. This computer virus ultimately affects the functioning and programming of the device. History of computer virus. The Creeper system, the first computer virus, was experimental self-multiplying virus launched in 1971. Then the Rabbit virus came in the middle of 1970s and was extremely active, and it is self-replicated very fast and wrecked the functionality at the same speed. In 1984, Fred Cohen from the University of Southern California wrote his paper Computer Viruses Theory and Experiments. It was the first paper to explicitly call a self-reproducing program a virus, a term introduced by Cohen's mentor Leonard Adleman. Prior to 1988, most viruses were mere annoyances and virtually harmless. In January of 1986, the first virus written for Windows-based PCs was born, known simply as Brain. It was written by two brothers, Basit and Ahmed Farouk Alvi, who were only 17 and 24 years old at the time.
I'm going to say about types of computer viruses. There are 10 types of computer viruses. The first one is macroviruses. This type of computer virus is normally found in Microsoft Office programs. Word and Excel files are favorite places for macroviruses to embed themselves. Like most other viruses, macrovirus increase the size of file when they infect them as they are attached their own code. The next one is boot sector virus. Much like beepers, boot sector viruses are terrible little things that were big in the 90s. One of the oldest type of viruses, boot sector viruses go straight for the core of the computer, affecting the startup or boot process. The next one is Trojan horses, taking their name from the huge wooden horse in which the Greek hid to get inside the ancient city of Troy. These are among the discussed as normal programs, tempting you to install them on your computers. Next one is overwrite viruses. Overwrite viruses typically take over a file and wipe the original code without you even knowing it. Once deleted, the original files cannot be recovered and the data is lost. The next one is browser hijacker. While not as harmful as other type of viruses, they trick us rather than steal from us. Browser hijackers are still an annoying problem since they significantly lower our UX when suffering the internet. Always scan email attachments on malicious website to avoid browser hijacker.
I'm going to explain about space filler virus, also known as a space filler virus. Find the empty space in your program code and claim right in by the adding their own code. This way they don't alter the size of the files as other viruses do, which make them very hard. Most antivirus programs find it had catch the space fillers. Next one is web scripting virus. This one of the modern age web scripting virus are very clever little bugs that blend into the background of the popular website. As usually social media platform that DJs themselves normal link tempting you to link them. Then like a ready scholar. Next one is polymeric virus. This is one of the virus like a changing it is the color for every situation is a modify whenever it is a replicate. This make it hard for the most antivirus program to keep up once it the found its way to your computer, especially through an mail attachment or a download from a subscription website. It free region to delete your files. secretly your data and generally your system. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Nimita. I'm going to tell about how to avoid and lessen the impact of viruses. Now that you know about the different types of computer viruses, here are a few tips on how to avoid letting them in. First, using a firewall. A firewall is your computer's first line of defense, while an antivirus program is active in your computer, detecting and neutralizing viruses. A firewall sits between your computer and the internet, swatting them away. Your computer normally comes with a pre-installed firewall. Make sure it's enabled. Second, don't click on suspicious link or pop-ups. The first one should be the most obvious, but so many people get suckered into clicking on WS links on the internet. Okay, so we have all been tempted to click on a 12 Hollywood actors who have really let themselves go link, especially when number 9 will literally make you jaw drop. Third, don't open email attachments or links you aren't sure about. Suspicious email with a computer virus. Don't click on links that come from suspicious looking emails and senders. Email are one of the main ways computer viruses spread. 4. Backup your files. And fifth, update your operating system. You know those annoying little update messages that pop up at the most inconvenient time. Well, it's time to stop ignoring them, whether you are on Mac or PC. It's crucial. And fifth, update your operating system. You know those annoying little update messages that pop up at the most inconvenient time. Well, it's time to stop ignoring them, whether you are on Mac or PC. It's crucial to keep your operating system up to date. Developers are constantly adding new improvements, many of which will help keep your computer free from viruses. Last, backup your files. Just imagine losing your most valued documents, photos, videos, etc. Almost unthinkable, right? That's why in the event that a virus gets through, it makes sense to have your data backed up. Make a copy of everything and store it to an external hard drive as well as another computer if possible. So these are the ways to avoid the impact of viruses.
I'm going to say about effects. Damages due to the caching system failure, wasting the computer resource, increasing the maintenance cost for personal information. A power virus is a computer program that executes specific machine code to research the maximum CPU power rather than maximum power, and thermal designs and power of virus could cause to the system to overheat if does not have a logical two-step their process. This is many case permanent. This may be a permanent physical damage which have the same effect as a power virus. Highly CPU usage but stay under the user control. There are using for a testing CPU, for example when overclocking spin lock in a poorly written program may cause similar symptoms if it is a lost different virus do can damage the files, can take control, can slow system, destroy the data, corrupts files with your computer system.